Hello, how's everyone? Lots of energy shifting. Go ahead and skip ahead a hair if you would like. I like to give people a chance to hop in. Just look, getting cards ready. Some frequency ready, maybe. It's going to be kind of a on a go routine here for a minute. Fired up the computer. Oh, and fresh crystal clear water. I'll pull it out again for anybody new hopping in. Look at that. Glass bottle. Fresh spring water with air bubbles still in there. Look at that. And that's what you want. You want water like this. Because all them bubbles is what helps oxygenate your blood. It's good for you. Come in and say hello. Please read this description, any new people. I do energy readings, clearings. I'm going to talk about energy again for a minute for anybody new. And definitely ask questions. I encourage questions. And again, I'm just doing cards to get a collective read. There was some weird shifting the last couple of days. Woo, it was very interesting to say the least. Know if anyone else out there sensed and felt it as well. I mean, my card didn't work the other day. It was bizarre. It's like I called the number. It literally said could not be reached at this time. It was very strange. So, yeah, surprise live. I haven't been live in a while, so it might take people a while to catch on. How's everyone doing? Just doing a card reading. Reading the energies. Talking about energy. Talking about black magic. Again, that seems to be a reoccurring occurrence. And an AI and just all sorts of strangeness going on. New information. There's just a lot of new information coming together. I mean, there's been some crazy stuff. Hi, Robert. I'm just waiting for people to hop on, give them a minute to say hello. Let a few people know I'm live. Just give me a sec. And for those that knew, you should check out my previous video about conducting energies. It's very interesting. Because I can literally light a lamp with my hands. To get that far, it took an extreme amount of energy work, that's for sure. Well, I hope there's more people than bots in my chat for once. Anyone asking questions would be nice. Lovely. You must be a bot as well. I don't know. It's hard to tell who's a robot and who's not anymore. It's very strange. It's like AI's copying the human stuff trying to replace us. It's bizarre. And why would someone come into a random chat and say that? It's just, I don't know. People are weird anymore. I think we need to get offline more frequently. It's starting to affect our brains in a very negative form. Well, I hope so. There just seems to be too many bots, and I think people get too excited trolling lives and too excited trolling people, and it makes no sense. You don't even know who those people are. I just move on and keep rolling. Say my piece and keep going. If I don't agree with it, I leave it alone. I don't have to sit there and be rude. There's a serious lack of compassion going on. Hardcore lack of compassion in humanity as a whole. It makes me wonder who's real and who's not. Has half of humanity gone down the tubes by now? I mean, you don't know. I'm pretty well shadow banned as well, so anytime I start talking too much energetic stuff and talk against robots, I seriously get in big trouble. I mean, no one's allowed to talk about serious topics anymore. It just gets ridiculous. Well, and some people... Yeah, I just don't need that in my chat. I don't talk politics, and I don't talk other very much of other topics besides trying to be one with humanity and trying to be a positive solution in healing. I do energetic healing as well. That's probably why I get banned as well. I'm an authentic Reiki healer that does Reiki. It seems anyone doing real Reiki healing, the real stuff gets shadow banned and ostracized and treated terrible. Where the truth and the real ones that try to do stuff or try to get. Oh, wait, I said that backwards. Holy crap. I mean, all the proper ones seem to get ousted and treated like dirt and hardly make money on what they're doing. But all the higher end expensive people want to sit there and fake you out all day and just do spells on you to make you come back for more. It's all about the money. It gets real sad. Orange. I guess it is kind of. It's like a gold color. Well, it used to be a more gold color anyway. It started to get a little more blonde. Like the more sun I get, the more blonde it gets. It used to be a darker red. The more light it gets, though, the lighter it gets. I'm just drawing cards for a collective read on things going on. Any messages? Oh, we got messages? Alright, let's bring on the messages. Messages for humanity. That's what I like to do. I like to bring in messages. Talk about energy. The serious black magic going on. The anti-human agenda going on. Pretty interesting. Pretty sad, really. You ever walk up to someone and ask them a random question and they can't answer it? They sit there and look at you funny and go, what? Yeah, these guys need to get off the internet more often. It's getting sad. Oh, yep. That tends to happen with redheads a lot. Some type of Palladian angelic connection. That's mine. Seraphim and connect with dragons, connect with unicorns, connect with different realms, and yeah, that's actually like a different realm. There's actually many beings people aren't aware of. Because they just aren't aware of even themselves. The lack of awareness is getting scary. Like there's supposed to be a severe thunderstorm tomorrow. And then you have people asking legit questions in the community. Where do we go during a tornado? And they just ask now, and it's like, you should know. People should know, common sense, where to go in the middle of a tornado. And people just don't. It's weird. And during an emergency, people don't know where to go. I mean, and it's odd too. You notice the emergencies seem to be happening more frequently in certain areas more than usual. I don't know, just kind of interesting. Makes you very skeptical of what's going on in the world. Oh, okay. Thank you for subbing. I'm trying to get to 500 so I can get perks. Try to make money out of something. Hi, Raz. Oh, what did I say, Raz? It's Rox Girl. I guess it looks like a Raz. It just sounds pizzazz. Raz pizzazz. We got some funny ones up in, some funny connections up and about. Ooh. Some interesting ones too. I guess I could quit shuffling. I mean, everyone wants to lighten the mood up, man. There's too much negativity floating around, man. They really want to roll with some positivity here. I mean, I'm going to get into some darkness here in a little bit. Anybody in for some dark chat? Because remember, in order to see the light, you got to reveal the dark. You got to go through the dark to reveal the light. And vice versa. Goes both ways, actually. It's just fascinating what people lack the understanding. And then when you try to educate them and to share your perspective, they want to sit there and go, well, I don't agree with that, which is fine, but at the same time, at least leave your mind open to options. Don't just block things out because you lack understanding. Right? The lack of understanding makes people scared, and in order to get past that, you have to face your fears and get past what you're afraid of. Past learning something new. See, I think some people are actually scared to learn something new, which I find kind of weird, because all I have ever wanted to do was learn. So to me, that's kind of odd. But to each their own, right? See? There's oddness in everything. There we go. We got this going on in the collectives. We got this transformation, multiple colors going on, and the dragon below. Emotion, intellect, love, fear, expression, suppression, head, heart, disease. Influence of emotional disharmony. Both love and fear motivate. Is fear a more dominant force? Unvoiced emotions must be expressed. Suppressed emotions create disease. Address unhealthy imbalances. Seek a productive means of emotional release. Be proactive and mindful of your emotions. See, there's a lot of transformation and activation. Yes, there's a lot of sickness in the world. If more people would lighten up and understand it better instead of succumbing to their disease. You can cure, honestly, just about anything. Again, this is not this is not doctor advice. It's spiritual advice from experience. And I understand everyone will have their own individual experiences as well. Not here to argue amongst anyone, just keeping it positive. Sharing what I know and helping others understand from other perspectives. Because there's always going to be multiple perspectives on everything. It's learning to accept and let things go that you do not understand, but yet keeping an open option for new information. Yeah, well, unvoiced emotions must be expressed. And that's a lot of what the energy work is, too, is healing traumas, healing through all that non-expressiveness. And it will heal ailments that held you down. It's just a matter of learning. Some people just forget the tools and need to learn tools to help heal themselves again. That's what I'm here for. Ooh, this one's cool. This card is amazing. Any questions on that one, feel free to ask to enlighten and go further into it. Definitely don't mind going deeper into any topic I'm talking about. And that's part of the transformation process as well, is learning to ask questions and learn. Ace of Earth. New beginnings, goals, motivation, desire, preparation, opportunity, education, security, potential reward, potential consequences, practicality, and pragmatism. Starting new financial or career opportunity. Reward versus consequence. Making preparations. Planning for the future. Material gain. A desire for security. And what does one get from material gain? I've learned nothing. And this is what's going on in the collective right now. What's going on in the collective. Probably could, but that sounds like a personal problem you probably should deal with on your own. But again, material gain is what I get from here. It's a serious collective problem. You achieve nothing through material gain. To let things go that no longer serve you releases old energy to bring in new energy. Removing physical objects you no longer need actually makes way for new things at a more practical level. For me, if I constantly hang on to something I don't really need, what's that going to do for me? I'm not going to expand from that, and I'm not going to learn. And letting go is the best, is like the fastest way to heal a lot of problems. Letting go of old things. Because if you think about it, holding on to old items collects dust, it collects dirt, it collects bad energy. It just sits there and collects bad vibes. I mean, I have my room set up a certain way. Do I need all of it? Well, some of it I could toss out here and there, make room for new stuff, let it go. Or best of all, the awesomeness is that you can do is help those in need as well. If you have people down the street that are starving, or if you have people down the street, I mean, what do you need all that tons of food for? I think if people cared more for others and showed more compassion, we would be getting a lot further in life, honestly, as a whole. It's that lack of compassion that is sinking a lot of humanity in the hole. The lack of compassion for another person. I mean, I spent my whole life always trying to help other people, even when I could barely afford anything myself. I mean, what comes around goes around, really. How selfish does one person need to be? And how hard is it to let go of something to help somebody else? That's what I really think more people need to work on. Right? It's definitely a collective snag holding us back. Child. New beginnings, innocence, magic, divine love, trust, hope, forgiveness, awareness, potential, anticipation, dependency. A new beginning, see your potential, heal emotion and physiological, psychological wounds. Heal emotional and mindful wounds. Time to play and laugh, acknowledge your success, delight in the moment, believe in magic. Laughter heals, turn dreams into reality. Forgive the past, reconnect with innocent pleasures, put doubt aside. Right? I think we all need to learn how to laugh again. I think so many people are so serious and don't. Oh, I had that on Facebook actually happen. See, I meant to share this so people can learn from it. This lady, this person in chat actually had it as a rule to not use laughing emojis. Laughing emojis. I'm sorry, but it's a natural response when people post silly pictures and goofy AI pictures that are clearly fake. It's not making fun of people. I'm sorry, but if you got to be offended by someone laughing at something you share, then you shouldn't be sharing anything at all and work on yourself. That's an inner wound that you're reflecting. It's a normal thing to use a laughing emoji. It's not making fun of people. That sounds like someone is holding their page according to how they are hurt by other people instead of having it open for others to experience. I don't know. I just feel it's ridiculous myself. It's a normal response to laugh at a picture. You can't hold back people's emotions and tell people not to use things. I think that too many Boston people around is getting ridiculous in the first place. So who am I to sit there and say, you can't do this and you can't do that? They're going to do it anyway. I mean, you see that too many people are worrying about controlling other people's emotions when you should be just worrying about your own. There, that's what I was getting at. See, I have so much openness to other perspectives. I got to get to the main point for people to get to. But that's what I was getting at. People need to be more aware of their own emotional problems instead of reflecting on so many other people. And that's what you're doing. And I don't think people realize that. You're reflecting your insecurities with so many other people. You're creating that negative environment. The only thing you can work on is how you react to somebody else. That's you and on you alone. If you're suddenly offended by someone else's stuff, that's your personal problem. That's got nothing to do with anybody else but yourself. And people get overexcited about it. It gets just straight silly. Thank you for being in chat, by the way. I know I haven't been live in a while because I've been dealing with my own issues as well. I mean, that's a lot of people. I'm a healer, but I heal myself as well. If you don't heal yourself, you're not healing nobody else at all. You're making it worse. And I've noticed so many people sit there and try to heal people and they don't even work on themselves. If you don't work on yourself, you're not protected. You're not. If you're going to sit there and try to heal people and you let all this stuff in and you don't have your protection up, it's because you're not working on yourself. Ace of Water. New emotions, first love, infatuation, attraction, lust, longing, excitement, passion. An exciting beginning, take a leap of faith, open your heart, follow passion, lead a new experience or opportunity, a new friendship. Stop fighting over your feelings. Free the fear of influence. Free of fear's influence. So you got to be more open to making new friends. I know a lot of people have that. Open your heart. See? They're onto something there. Everyone needs to open their heart more to other people. There's a serious lack of openness with a lot of people. Well, I'm glad I'm going to bring light to a lot of topics. Try to anyway. We'll see how distracted I get. I get distracted as well. I got so much energy going left and right. It's crazy. I mean, and that's what people don't understand too, is when you're energetic sensitive to all energy, there is a lot going on. And you're not always going to be able to understand it right away, but you figure it out through discernment. That's what a lot of people lack as well, is their own discernment. Learning to tell the difference between false information and someone yanking your chain and someone following the wrong information. But what is wrong information? I feel wrong information is information that doesn't resonate with you. Anything that doesn't resonate with you, you don't really need to argue about it either. Just say, I don't really understand it. I don't agree because I'm not aware. I don't understand what you're talking about. I think that would be more helpful in a lot of situations instead of just being mean and rude. Accepting questions. Well, yeah, I hope it's appropriate question. I try to keep this chat lively and protected. Everyone in chat keeps their energies to themselves. You're all put in your own little bubbles. Maintain each other's presence, but keep the peace. All those kind of questions. I don't know. We'll do a collective read on it and add it to other. But if you want a personal question that requires a lot of energetic work, I do require a donation though. If you want me to like actually energetically read into it with all my cards, because I have like 6 decks, and really put the effort into it, I just have a minimum of a $10 donation, and it's posted in my description box. Because it takes a lot of it's hard to explain, because basically I do like an actual like real depth reading about it, and it takes a lot of energy, and that's what I was going to talk about, energy, because I don't think a lot of people understand what it means to read energy. Nobody understands the concept of when I go into someone else's energetic field, I put myself at risk every time, because people carry attachments, people carry all sorts of things they're unaware of. And so energy readers, that tarot cards, if they don't understand where their energy is going, and if they don't understand the concept of anything at all, they're actually doing everyone in chat more harm than good. They're actually hurting people in chat with their energetic readings because they're not properly prepared. Just sharing information because I sense and notice everything. And if there's something around that shouldn't be, my dragons take care of it. Or my higher angelics. I do work direct connections to archangels as well, seraphims, and many other connections. So yeah, just share it. Hi Puck Elf, nice to see you. Just getting my cards together, trying to find one of my books. There we go. I'm buried my stuff. I haven't done lives in a while. I gotta find where I put my stuff. I thought I had everything right here. And that's for that book. Where in the world? Oh, it's right here. I have my crystals on it. That's what. I was going to do some crystal clearing. Just a little bit. Oh, look at that. They decided to throw you a card. At least it sounds familiar. A donation still as a tip would be appreciated. Hold on, let me see. Puck. There you go. You can have that back. If Puck is still in chat, say hello again. Right, karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. The constellation Orion is thought to be many have been place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and the highest separation. However, because of this conflict, it can result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive, second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open your heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow close through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence in all involved and find a way to grow closer together through the conflict. It's through relationships we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defense enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? You can learn to see similarities rather than differences. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? There we go. I think that's for a lot going on right now. Too much conflict going on between people. Not enough trying to work through it and see the other perspectives from other people. Oh, nice. I wish it wasn't so expensive to send stuff, because I would send you some of that, because I actually have like CBD oil stuff that I don't even use. I can't afford to send anybody anything until I make a few donations. People don't understand, man. And we do lots of energy work. It's hard work. It's serious work, because energy work also helps you physically as well. And a lot of people don't understand that concept or connection. If I'm energetically clearing you while I read cards to you, I'm clearing out a whole bunch of stuff so you can heal, but it also occurs on a physical level at some point. If you're healed enough, you can physically heal other ailments. And people act like it's let's just ignore this person. We don't need to help this person, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you want to be that rude to people, fine. I think I'm doing a lot of service for people for free, and I don't get anything out of it except for, I do get experience and I do learn stuff, but at the same time, it's not helping me financially whatsoever to keep my stuff going, though. It takes money to keep going to a point. You can only let go of so much and get rid of everything before you literally have nothing left to give, and then you're like, now what do I do? it gets silly, doesn't it? Oh, really? I wasn't sure what the regulations were of selling that stuff. Or not selling, but like even giving it away. Portal. There's literally portals everywhere people aren't aware of. But doors are opening. You decide rewards wild card. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe saying yes. You have the Midas touch. You are working hard. Your work is being rewarded. It is time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It is time that you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with a cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It is time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When the card comes to the spread, it is sure sign of effort change is possible. You've been looking for a sign, and this is your portal into a new reality, and it is time to make big changes. If you're being guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use the energy and jump right in. Ooh, someone's got some good messages. How's it going with that one, Puck? New Earth. No, where the heck is this one? Ooh-wee. A new Earth. Well, and that's how you manifest new, too, is a constant positivity. And then everyone says it's too hard to be constantly positive. No, it's not. Finding positive solutions to a negative situation is always the best. I mean, what's the point sitting in a negative state so you can sit there and create your own negative atmosphere? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Oh, cool. You're from Aussie, too? I didn't know that. That's awesome. See, I seem to have connections to that place a lot. Cool. All right. We definitely use this as a visual, too. This helps a lot for visuals. Because, yeah, focus on this while I read. The energy through the card. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. And know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many have lost faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no small feat. It requires extreme trust and a radical vision. If you pull this card, it is a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here to be part of this global gift and shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation, keep going. It's important. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people and hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing, ushering a new age in the times of change as never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working toward for so long is almost there. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion in deep. For if you do, it is not too distant future. You'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Don't give up out there, folks. No matter how negative your neighbor is, keep that positive going. Only way to transmute that stuff is to pull in your positive solutions. I've learned with a lot of negative people around you that constantly in a negative state and constantly giving you a hard time, don't let them in. Be like, nope, bye. You don't have to take their crap. Tell them take their crap and go. I do. I'm the fastest at slamming the door when I notice a connection. All they do is siphon my energy all the time. Boom, out they go. I just don't have time for that crap. I really don't. I love healing and helping people, but if you're just gonna siphon energy, you're as bad as the rest of those folks. I mean, siphoning energy reverses your frequency and actually lowers it. I'm on a roll. Puck turkey had to read. That's cool though. See, learn from Puck. As grumpy as he can be sometimes, he does some cool stuff. And I've slammed the door on his face before. I said, take your negative crap and bye. Nah, he's nice. He's wonderful in chat. Thank you. And I don't mean to point you out as a poop example, but I want that to be a good example. They see people can change and become awesome. Sometimes you're just extra passionate with your perspectives, I know. But I think that a lot of us get into that. Well, and see, nobody understands what someone's like in someone else's shoes, too. See, some people just have a lot of extra healing to do, and you give them space to do it. You don't have to be in their bubble while they work on it. I mean, I've learned that. I'll slam the door on someone. They're going through stuff because I'm energetically sensitive, and sometimes I'll try to take on other people's stuff, not even realizing it because I sympathize and want to help. But you have to learn your lessons as well. I can heal and release, but you still have to work on your own healing too. It's not a constant just go to any free healer. I mean, you're just taking someone's energy. If that person is connected and can energetically heal, they sure as best realize they can call their energy back as well. So siphoning people is not going to work if you know what you're doing. I call my energy back all the time. I'm not going to sit and let someone misuse it because it won't be allowed. It's divine healing will not allow anything negative to use it. So if you're in a negative stance, you can't get past stuff, it's not going to heal you. You got to work on that. You want to change. You want to be the change. And they can read your energies right to the soul, man. They can read your soul fragments, your soul connection. They can read every aspect of your being while you're healing. Yeah. So anytime someone connects and tries to siphon you, just call it back and put a block up. Don't allow them to do it. Oh, right, I know. Well, see, that's what they try to do. People in chat will siphon someone's energies to try to get free healing, and it doesn't work like that. People misunderstand the concept of life force energy healing. It's literally life force energy, plasma energy. It has a consciousness. When I'm healing and pushing that energy out to heal, I'm removing that negative attachments. I'm clearing you out to give you a chance to help yourself. I'm doing all that, but the energy will go where it needs to help you the most. If that makes sense. The energy does what it needs to. And if there's too much resistance and you're not putting in the efforts, it won't help you. It has consciousness, whether some people believe it or not. Energy everything and anything is energy. Everything you touch, everything connected is energy. This has energy. This is a grounding energies and a bunch of other stuff it can do as well. It's a ruby. I mean, even this quartz, It amplifies what I can do. It goes, I can use the energy of the quartz, but I can use my own energy as well. When you're healed enough and know what you're doing, you're actually using this to amplify your own gifts through a crystal. It's like, and some people don't realize that either. So that some of them Reiki healers are amazing, but they're not going to do anything for you unless you're working with your higher self and calling in your collective to help you. Because what you're doing is you're sitting there with a frequency, and that healing frequency isn't going to do anything unless you're asking angelics to assist. If that makes sense. So simply watching anything not necessarily is going to help unless you're connected to source. And then that automatically will help you. But for some people, I think they misunderstand the point of Reiki. The point of Reiki is to clear things, but it's to also, you have to keep doing it. It's not a one-time deal. You have to constantly do it, work on your energetic stuff. It's multiple things you're working on. And the energy will tell you what needs to be worked on, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think people realize that, is that the energy has a mind of its own and it will tell you what it needs. It'll be directed. And that's another thing why a negative and good energy, you got to be very, you got to use your discernment, rather what that is as well. I mean, there's so much, like I can have a grumpy dragon right now and someone's going to sit there and call it a demon because they know nothing about what my connections are. They know absolutely nothing what I do. And to sit there and, really ridicule people and say, hey, you blah, blah. No, no, no. Stay in your lane. It's all staying in your own lane. It's fine to call them out or say, this is my perspective, fine, but no, stay in your lane. If you don't understand the concept of what some people are connected to, you're going to cause problems. And that's where a lot of people using black magic on people doing real authentic divine healing really screw up, is because they're divinely protected. It's all going to ricochet and go right back on them. And every time you call your energy back, you're removing all that off of you anyway, if you did have any. There's reflection and removal. I mean, any Reiki person, true healer, already knows how to heal themselves and remove it all, so it's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. Oh, and I'll show you a really good way to remove stuff too. Let's see. I figured it out this morning. I just did it. Oh, dang it. Oh, where's my torch? Of course, I wasn't prepared. Aha. Now, I don't have a piece handy. I don't think I can find one. But, see this lighter? I will hold up we call them a Palo Santos. Palo Santos, that piece of wood that you burn for clearing. Light that sucker on fire, and you take that smoke, flame and smoke, and you go around your crown chakra, clear it, and then and I verbally say to keep it clear, so you're not interrupted or no bad intentions, and you say, I cleanse and clear my crown. I cleanse and clear my crown chakra. I cleanse and clear my crown chakra. I cleanse and clear. Oh, I cleared somebody. And then you point that upwards, and you literally, the Palo Santo stick, you hold it upwards, and you say the same thing. I cleanse and clear my space. I cleanse and clear up my chakras. I cleanse and clear and free space to source. And clear space to source. You're literally going to clear all that through all your chakras, whichever ones you've been working on will all clear back up. It's the fastest tool I figured out what to do to clear a lot of crap. And then you call all your energy back and it all goes whoosh. Oh, and have a grounding tool handy, because you will have to ground yourself to the floor. Oh, yes, a lot of clearing with candles, too. I mean, use your tools, man. Figure out what works. Don't just sit there and take people's crap. Heck no, you fight back, you do stuff, you learn to heal yourself, and it clears a lot of other junk too. You're not only clearing yourself, you're clearing your whole like area, really. You're clearing a whole realm basically, because we're all in our own realm. We all have like a realm we're in. So many people have different tools that work, but that was the fastest way. You know, the Palo Santo stick up there, you clear it all, and you do it down below too to clear out all your bottoms so you can ground. Probably actually want to do that first. I should have probably did that in order, but I was trying to give you just a quick pointer and a tip for clearing. And the selenite wand done right as well, which it wasn't made properly. Yeah, it's nice, but it wasn't made properly. The spiral wasn't made right. But it still works and helps. So I still use it sometimes because of the selenite. Otherwise, it's kind of useless. Because you got to be mindful too. I watched a new person I've been posting and sharing them in my forum sometimes, or on my community page. You have to have this wrapped very tight in a different type of spiral. That type of spiral isn't producing energy at all. So you got to pay attention. If you want to go Oregon, you have to do it properly, or it's not going to work and do anything. It's just decoration. Then after that, that probably builds up bad energy. So, the yeah, I clear it out a lot, but I'm probably gonna toss it and make my own. I'm gonna start making my own because I got a bunch of resin and a bunch of stuff. So yeah. You gotta make it wobble. Buck elf. Oh, that's a cool idea. See, you gotta be creative. Everybody get their creative mode on, man. Don't let no one steal your creative energies, man. Keep that rolling. That's what I even said to my kid. I said, we have all this food. I'm gonna be creative and make new stuff out of everything I have. I mean, you gotta be creative and stuff sometimes. You're not always going to have access to the same food all the time. You're not always going to have that amount of money to buy everything all the time. You're not always going to have everything available all the time. I mean, things are getting terrible. It really is. And people don't seem to understand the severity of the situation of people going in poverty. And so you got to be inventive and learn to let go of things that you don't need and learn to create from what you can. I mean, I go to the food pantry myself literally like every single Monday. They always have milk. Most of the time eggs, but sometimes they don't. Probably because of the eggs ridiculously being expensive. But I'll get some random cool stuff though. Tons of spaghetti sauce in a can. But see, that stuff isn't terrible either. People are always like, "Wait in a can." Now everybody's got a big stink about weird stuff. Well, it's in a can. Well, I ain't got a choice. So you know what you do? You add herbs to your food. Herbs. I put cilantro in it. I put rosemary in it, and it helps remove and protect from other things as well. Rosemary adds protection against black magic. Rosemary does a lot of other things as well. A good protection is sage and rosemary, and I always add that to all my tomato sauce to spice it up because it's crap. And so, I mean, you can actually add so many different things to your food that help you process through the heavy metals. I mean, just work with what you got. You got to figure it out. Work with things that remove the heavy metals. You can clear yourself out. It's not terrible. And I'm not saying eat it purposely either, but I'm saying if you don't have a choice, you don't have a choice. Figure out ways around it. Figure out how to clear it out. Figure out how to cleanse yourself a different way. You got to be able to be creative and figure stuff out. You can't just sit there and be a lump and do nothing. Well, you could, but it wouldn't get you nowhere. I'm just speaking from my own experience. Herbs are the best way to go. It clears, and And every time I go to the spring too, I'm going to start looking at all the plant life in that area, and I'm going to see what plants I can take home to dry out and grind up and use in food. I have this book that tells me what's edible and not. So, I'll be prepared. I'm not going to just grab anything, obviously, but I'm going to be smart about it too. You got to be educated and learn how to educate yourself. I mean, the the government is awful. The government wants to shut you down. The government wants to take everything away from you, and everybody just lets it happen. I'm just like, oh, you guys have to be physically more present. You can't just be on the internet 24/7. And that's why I haven't been live as well. I've been dealing with my own situation, cleaning up my house, taking care of my kid, doing normal human things that we're supposed to do that people seem to forget. I have my kid homeschooling. I will not have her in a school, period, because the schools are falling apart. And I'm sorry, but at 7th grade, when I am told my kid needs to stay home after school for one missing assignment, that's a red flag. I'm sorry. She's a 7th grader. That's ridiculous. I could understand maybe a high schooler, but the fact that they wanted to keep her afterwards, that's a red flag. For one, a pedophile routine of a, not accusing anybody of it, but I'm saying, you gotta be mindful of these things. Having kids stay late after school is not actually a very popular idea. Any more things are not safe. You gotta be more mindful of what your kid is doing and keep them safe. I'm not saying smother them and be a helicopter mom. I'm saying be smart. Don't just dump them off at school like a daycare. Yeah, I'm covering all angles, everything at once right now in my live because I haven't been live for a while. So, I think schools are ridiculous. What they do, they don't let them be kids. They try to remove and take away their creativity. They take everything away from them, and it's just makes no sense. All right, quick switcheroo. As I was on a rant, here we go. The Golden Children. Golden children of the sun are highly advanced, extreme intelligent souls who are incarnated increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden. Oh, so what she said was right. Huh? So, in the past, this goes for a lot of past incarnations, go through a karmic cycle all the time. But there's a rare set of individuals that do come incarnate on Earth that actually don't have that problem. But a lot here do. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Also, funny, I was just talking about this. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as new humans. If you pull this card, it may be a sign that you've been called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child and create ideas or projects or a new beginning. To treat yourself to a new beginning with sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to recover it, to water it, to see worlds worth the innocent of a child, to see yourself and others as innocent children. And remember that deep down, everyone is trying their best and they're treated with tender heart. They're not hardened as they journey through the great adventure called life. How can you treat yourself or others more tenderly, more compassion? I'm sure it's not meaning be like eggshells or sugar coated or tippy toe, but a little more more loving and nurture people. I think that's what we lack a lot of lately is the nurturing part. We just don't think we need to nurture ourselves and heal ourselves, our inner selves either. Right? See, more people should be like that and willing to share. I mean, that's so sad that this place is like, at some points, got such evil tendencies. You got to get past it. I know it's hard for some people to get past. We really got to start forgiving everyone's lack of compassion and move on, but don't ignore it either. Like, let it happen type deal. You know, balance. There we go. Balance. Balance everything. Balance is key to a lot of things. Oh, that's awesome, Puck Elf. That's cool. Right? See? And I love to do that with coffee. I had this thing about coffee because I love coffee, right? I'm a coffee thing. I wanted to make a coffee hut that literally threw a scoop of ice cream, a real, authentic scoop of just ice cream in the coffee. Bloop. Because if you think about it, that's equivalent of a big pour, a nice pour of cream in your coffee. For those that like cream in your coffee, there you go. Hi, Nightmare. But time you show up, you're slacking. Hey, I had to say it. Truth, man. We gotta be truthful to ourselves and everybody. But I don't know, I'm just picking on you, though. But no, seriously, gotta be more truthful with ourselves as well. Are we honestly doing what we can for ourselves health-wise? Are we making the right choices? Are we helping people when we should? Are we holding back and in a sense being selfish because you're afraid you're gonna lose out and lose your standings? Are you too afraid? See, that's another thing. Are you too afraid? That's what they want you to be. They want you to fear everything. You gotta get past it. That's what you do. What kind of life is it if you sit there and never get out of your house? What if you sit there and never do anything? So I'm trying to balance that back out myself and get out more. I got out today and I went to a beautiful spring. It was still kind of, it wasn't starting to grow yet, but it's getting there. It's starting to look real nice. Hi, Sam! Woohoo! Oh, man, that was crazy. Apparently, they missed you. Oh, now you're gonna talk. Oh, see, now they're all up here. Now they're all swarming. Now they're all here. They missed you, Sal. They're being camera shy without their friend. And someone's head under my hat. I know you're under there. You probably already knew who that is, too. I'm just drawing random cards because the last couple of days have been insanely crazy. I finally cleared enough of the craziness going on to go live. I'm like, I have to go live. I haven't in a while. That and these guys wanted snacks. I'm like, well, you gotta work for it. Gotta work for their snacks. Hopefully we score a donation or two. It would be appreciated. Oh no! Your washer broke. That sucks. I haven't had money at all to do laundry, so I have to pull out my mini washer and dryer. At the time it was a good idea for emergency backup, but then when I actually used it, yeah, not so much. It's a lot more physical demanding than I thought it would be because I don't have a place to properly strain the water out. So, yeah, it became really pain in the butt because I have to drain it into a tote and then carry the tote to the bathtub and vice versa because for some reason I can't find an attachment, which I'm going to work extra hard at trying to do. And the craziest thing is with dealing with all this energy and crazy experience and all this spiritual stuff. It's hard to figure that out sometimes. It's hard to get my day together. Cause I can spend an hour in the stupid store doing nothing. Because I'll have someone telling me this and someone telling me that. And, being so connected, you have so many things trying to communicate to you sometimes. It gets silly. Hello, stranger. Nice of you to be in here. We have a stranger amongst us. You better watch out. Keep them in check, boys. Ice of water. Yeah, I'm trying to be light and kind of funny. Everything's getting like too negative, but yet I gotta point out the negativity because I'm transmuting it into positive solutions. Ooh, thanks for posting, Sal. Yes, donations much appreciated for any energy reading because I do a ton of energy work. Okay. Ace of water. Well, that's interesting. Who's fallen in love and where and when and right now? Hey, that's interesting. It's a mermaid. A wonderful new person is coming into your life. This could involve a budding romantic relationship or renewed romance within your current relationship. Positive emotions, joy, happiness are likely. Find yourself falling in love. Your psychic abilities, especially clear sentient, intuitive feelings, take flight at the same time. Spiritual growth accompanies a rich emotional experience you have right now. True friendship, soulmates, compassion, and kindness, a new home. Well, that's a lot to say. Someone's got a new stuff going on. Woo! Someone was seriously reflecting. Well, if you want to be like that, fine, but you can still stay in chat. I'm not going to kick your butt. But I don't know why you had to come off so negative and say that. I didn't say nothing unless I missed something in chat. Unless I misread what was going on. Oh, I missed a lot. I'm trying to do multitasking here. Calm down in chat. Positive vibes. Because I'm going to have to transmute it now and burp. And it gets annoying having to do that all the time. We're just trying to be positive here, folks. You got to be more respect. Oh, yeah, transmute indeed. That's what I'm doing. Oh. Thanks, Sale, for the support. We'll transmute it with fresh. Oh, and here we go. Oh, it's got some bubbles still. Look at that. The bubbles in the fresh water. They're drinking the heck out of it. Okay, I'll open it. Alright, let's get it to a point where it's noticeable. Yep. There we go. They're playing in it already. What? Here then. He poked me. I'm getting more sensitive. He poked me. He's like, hey, I want some. Now you can kind of see I'm going to hold it real still. There you go. He's drinking it. It's going to tickle my ear while he is. Right. But yeah, I got this water fresh from the spring. Good stuff. Transmutation at its finest. It's time for a celebration. Weddings, announcements, reunions are likely. Promotions on the horizon. You need to have more fun. You're working too hard. You need to learn to relax. Throw a party or take a vacation. Community hospitality, good fortune, happy conclusions, entertainment. Why do I feel suddenly that was for you, Sale? Or maybe me even. Oh, yes, it's a dolphin. There's 2 dolphins. 3. 4. 4 or 5. Oh, and one's got bubbles all around him. And you have 3 cups. Oh, 3. There's definitely some water movement going on. Alright, and then we have... Yeah, your buddy's here. You gonna come up here and say hello? Here comes Adam. You're gonna see the tail behind me. There he goes. Yeah, we're gonna have a severe storm tomorrow. Tornadoes and everything. Oh yeah, I was on a rant about that. Briefly. It makes no sense why people don't have... But yet it does. See, for us, it doesn't make sense. But for the ones that don't want humanity around, yeah, it makes sense. For those trying to eliminate us, yeah, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, why would people stop building basements in apartments? It just makes no sense unless they have a basement and the attendants aren't allowed to go down there for an emergency. But most places should have a basement by now for tornadoes. And just because you don't get one don't mean you won't. You might need it for something else. I know, isn't that kind of silly? It's like you need a basement, but at the same time, a basement isn't good in an area that floods all the time, though. So I guess if you're shit out of luck if you're both. Do you go downstairs or just or sit and cross your leg, cross your fingers and hope you're good? Say a prayer. I mean, they don't build specific shelters for people very much anymore anywhere. It's kind of weird. Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Take sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Oh, definitely a major arcana. That's what I was thinking. Because no way you're a Pisces too. And what is all these Pisces in the chat? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm bringing all the Pisces in for resurrection. Haha. Line up. That's cool. That's cool. Let me check. I like to be. Okay, all good. All right. Remember to enjoy time with other people. You may have given too much, whether to family, friends, or those less fortunate. Oh, I have much to give. Whoops. Hey, actually, I think we've done both. Yep. And there. Oh, they're slipping in stuff for me to tell you at the same time. You guys are getting complicated. Handle any challenges with understanding and warmth, but also with confidence and resourcefulness. Someone who cares about others and quick to lend a hand. A person so warm, creative, intelligent, able to solve problems, unselfish, family oriented, sensible, excellent with money, down to earth, enjoys beautiful things. Queen of Earth. Wow, you're a Pisces and a lot. I'm a Pisces sun in the 12th or 13th. Is there a 13th? No, I think it's just 12. I'm a Pisces in the last, but I'm also an Aries cusp. True, I roll with Aries as well. Multi-talented. I don't know. Is that still in the sun too? Do I have Pisces and Aries in the sun? That'd be interesting. we have extra fire. I think I have something in Leo. I haven't looked. I took pictures of a bunch of stuff once, and I never really looked into it because there's a lot of new information I came across the zodiacs that state that some are not right and some are different. So I don't know anymore. I just keep an open idea to it. Always yelling at somebody. Oh, he's bossing. You hear that? He's bossing. he's he's you hear him bossing? Someone's getting grumpy. We got the unicorns at it. Oh no, are you yelling at the big guy? Is he in the room? Ah, oh, gee Louise. And I have a new one, a new big dragon. I know the cat, he's talking to you. He's yelling at the big blue dragon because he came in the house. He's too big. Oh, that's interesting. I got a new development with the dragon. He causes trouble, man. They're trying to boss him out of the house. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self confidence, afraid to take action. You needn't stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Although you may feel there's no way out, look again. There's plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from the situation in a healthy, harmonious way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities. Believe in yourself and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success is at hand. Time to see the truth of a situation, then act with faith. Confusion, feeling hopeless, a tendency to see oneself as a victim, being afraid to take action. So we have a victim mentality going on with someone. Uh-oh. That's a tough one. Pretty sure you'll get past it, though, whoever that's for. Could be future issues, too. He's yelling at him, man. Ooh, he's getting in trouble. that's neat. You're the one who didn't wait. Yeah, I got dragon drama. I discovered him hanging out. At least he's finally letting himself be known instead of trying to be sneaky. What's your opinion, Sal? You like my drama? Alright, ooh, this one's neat. Which color? Complex decision. Need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Who's procrastinating? Pick a color. Alright, chat, pick a color. I'm going to hold this up, see if you can see it without the reflection. Haha. There. Pick a color. There's blue, pink, red, yellow, green, and orange. Everybody get a color? Don't have to write it in chat per se if you don't feel comfortable saying hello yet. But just have it in your mind. Just keep it in your mind space. All right. You may be faced with a complex decision and difficult to choose between the options available. Do the research necessary or seek counsel from a mentor. It's time to stop procrastinating and get busy. You're drawn to a particular cup depicted on this card. Its chakra color holds meaning and offers guidance as you're making your choice. Red means home, money, and security. Orange means creativity, addictions, and sexuality. But it seems to be a big play lately on creativity. Yellow means power and control. Green means love and healing. Light blue means communication and truth-telling. Dark blue means visions and psychic abilities. Purple means spirituality. Something spiritual in your life is going to increase. You have orange. You working on your creative craziness out there? Yeah. Gotcha. Pizza. Everybody's probably hungry. Try to focus and avoid unrealistic expectations. Imagination running wild. Hey, that could be a good thing too, though, depending on your perspective. I notice my thoughts tend to race and get crazy when I'm getting ready for an actual like expansion of consciousness. When I start to expand, everything just goes crazy. when you're on the verge of getting a lot of downloads and information, and then suddenly you go, whew, there's your expansion. Oh, yep, it's just all over the place and crazy. Ooh, nice. I figure that's the only way to get my kid to eat certain things. Oh, I know. I wish I had fresh coconut. The coconut in the store is terrible. Don't buy coconut. Actually, I will say this: don't buy anything at Walmart, fruit and vegetable wise. It's awful. I go to a co-op actually that gets local vegetables around here. It's much healthier, and I don't know. Every time I go to Walmart lately, their stuff looks like garbage, and it looks like it's half rotten. Nobody swaps things out. There is no such thing as fresh anymore. Things are too expensive, and no one's buying it enough, so it sits longer. Yep, dead energy. Everything sits longer. It's terrible. They don't replace things good enough. It's nah. Trying to find a local, a flea market even, or, well, not really a flea market, one of those, like, food markets. The markets that usually bring in fresh stuff. When those start opening up, go there. Whew, when those start becoming available, that's the best place to get your good fruit and vegetables. I'm just starting to know a lot of decay on everything. Decay everywhere. It's just crazy. That's why I've been cleaning my house way more frequently too. Not to freak out, but I've been cleaning a lot more because of the parasite, the decay, the invisible parasites, not even bugs. Sale. Those bottle smoothies buy rate higher than their actual produce. Right? I definitely won't buy bananas there. I go to get bananas at the Dragons. I get pulled away. They're like, nope, we don't eat those. It's just crazy. Yep. Smaller food markets. I mean, even if it's just a little bit, you can stretch it. I even found out a way to do the cilantro. I literally, with my, with my spring water, I'll fill up half a cup of water, and then I'll put a big handful of my cilantro I bought and put it in that water and let it sit in the window. And I tell you what, that is way better cilantro, getting the energy of the sun and energies from the water. It works a lot more efficiently and higher in frequency, and it helps it helps you break down heavy metals to process better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. See, that's what the dragons and unicorns have been working on. Oh, well, I gotta get by them a certain way, and yeah, I do. I've been starting to rinse a lot of stuff with, like, vinegar, just to break up all that garbage they put on it and neutralize any toxins. Cause they put stuff on our food that is just outrageously makes you sick. I know. See, I really want to move somewhere else where I at least have a place where I can plant stuff outside, even if it's in a little tiny yard. Because currently where I'm at, I have no way to do that at all. Maybe I'd say plant something in the park and go get it when I want, but someone would probably poach it and take it. I'd be like, well, I guess I'm providing free food for somebody out there. Whoops. But yeah, but I have all these seeds saved up, like heirloom seeds, just sitting in the package waiting to be used eventually. I've been saving stuff like that for a while. Because I don't plan on being here forever. Gotta be packed tight now. That's crazy. I'd rather live out in the country, hide out in the woods, build my own crap. Honestly, I mean, that's the way to go. Anymore, the place is getting insane. People are getting more negative. You turn around. People are so hateful towards each other. It's just sad. I don't like how hateful this world is getting. And so, but I mean, what can you do besides in your own space and transmute it into positive vibes and do something with it? I think that's what more people need to do, though, is be more positive. Oh, post my Patreon. If someone could, please. Join the, because I'm going to start putting health food tips and all the plans. That's what I've been meaning to get to, but I've been so crazy. Well, thanks, Nightmare. But that's what I really want to do. I want to try to get as many people on Patreon and share my thoughts and share my energies with all the food and how the energy does everything with the food. I mean, yes, this is what they want me to talk about, and I'm going to put it in my Patreon when I'm done here. Post something about it. I'm going to start doing more on there with the health area, and it's only $15. It's cheap, man. I keep my stuff dirt cheap, man. I only need just enough to get by. I really don't need much, but I need at least something to try to keep this going, because pretty soon I won't be able to afford my phone bill. I won't be able to pay my internet, and then I won't be able to be on here very much. So anything helps. Even if you just want to support by being a freebie on my Patreon as well, I'll try to post what I can. But you know, I gotta divide it up equally, try to get more on each tier. I guess if I get more posted in some of the tiers, maybe I'll get more too, but I mean, I'm really cutting myself short in my Patreon, but I want to get people to be able to afford it in these hard times as well. Because I go through extensive research. I don't just willy-nilly it. I mean, I'm pulling stuff from the ether. I'm pulling stuff from multiple resources. I mean, it's not just willy-nilly stuff. It's spiritually guided advice for specific things like energy. But to raise your vibrations higher, everything is frequency, and everything you eat, everything you work on energetically raises your vibrations. So everything is essentially important, positively what you're doing. Letting go of all that negative stuff. Stop following people that are negative. I mean, I know you can't get rid of negativity constantly, but you can at least transmute it. Learn to let things go. Learn to be in a more positive atmosphere. Be around more positive people. Oh, I know. I wish I had other pay forms, but it's just the Cash App for now. When I get to 500 subscribers, I might be able to get, like, donations through YouTube, but at this moment, I'm partially shadow banned. I'm amazed there's 10 people in chat. Because literally, they block me a lot. Unless people share me out, I noticed hardly anyone catches my lives. Usually it's bots that are extremely hateful and want to post garbage. So I appreciate everyone in chat, I really do. Oh, thanks, Puck Elf. That helps a lot. I mean, sharing me out as much as possible anywhere works. Now it's time to focus on developing yourself, making personal growth a priority in your life. Personal development doesn't need to be something arduous or stuffy. Rather, it's lifelong changes. See, this is what I'm doing when I'm in my Patreon, and right now, all this information is to assist you to grow all the time. What I teach is actually crucial to your own personal development to keep on doing. It's like a life change. It's not simple fixes. And and I think too many people want simple fixes. That's why it's hard for my channel to get out there too. I mean, I want legit real people that want to help themselves, not just this quick stuff. It's nice, I do it sometimes, but I still work heavy on my own stuff. Through personal empowerment and spiritual growth, you can align with more fulfilling and higher quality of life. The process of gaining skills, setting big goals, and increased confidence. Developing yourself personal is about realizing and maximizing your full potential and uncovering the true reason for why you are alive in the physical, without forcing on your personal growth first. Your service to others will be limited because you will not have the required energy or skills to invest in creating a better world for you as and for humanity. And that's another thing I want to talk about too. Is a true healer working on healing themselves, you're not going to be live constantly. All those ones that are constantly live, I mean, just from my personal perspective, not coming at them at all, and actually I say this to try to help them, the more they work on themselves, the more they realize they can't be live on Facebook constantly, because then it's all money and then you're not healing anybody, you're casting spells, so people come back and constantly want your help. That's not the way to do it. That's the reverse of helping people, and that's what a lot of people fall for too. So it's kind of like a discernment thing with people. If they're always online every day, they're not, when do they have time working on themselves? This is just my observation. I could be wrong, but seriously, if you're not doing energy work, I do my energy work every morning and every time I go to bed. Even in the middle of the day, sometimes while I'm cleaning the house, I'll play a frequency to clear stuff and help me clear stuff out of the house. It's a constant process because I energetically sense and feel everything. And I don't want to sit there and feel garbage energy all day, so I clear it out. And I'm always calling my energy back after every time I do a live as well, because the energy will help and heal and clear who it needs to, but it's not going to sit there. And if it sits there and you're siphoning my life force, you're basically energetically taking my life. And I don't think people understand that either. You're killing, you can kill people actually from doing that. And so you're constantly siphoning other people you're making them sick, if anything. You make people, you'll notice people that siphon other people, when people start taking their energy back, will be sick all the time. Why do you want to be sick all the time? Turn that around. You want to learn to unlock yourself so you can help yourself. You don't want to be sickly looking. What is this? Is this an intervention? Are you interrupting? Someone's saying hi, Sal. What? Always in protective mode. I mean, I like to take care of myself. I do take breaks occasionally too. It's not. There you go. See, putting weight on. It's like an entire life-changing process. Well, so much for that. I was going to put a frequency tune on to help, but thanks. You're just going to sit on it? See? He keeps us all in check here. Yeah. All right. As you continue forward, you will receive signs and guidance that you're on your right path and how specifically you should continue. Love opens this guidance. Love opens the door. List and act upon the guidance you receive, and the door will open wider, allowing more growth and more of your authentic truth to shine into this present moment. You just removed my... Ay. By keeping steps to bring blessings and growth into your own life, by focusing on growing personally, stepping into your power, and aligning with more of your authentic truth. Nurturing your growth through reading, journaling, meditation, develop skills is a foundation you can build on to accomplish your life's work. So there you go. Personal development is what you're doing through healing. It's all connected. It all helps each other. The more you work on yourself, find the tools that help. I mean, there's multiple tools out there to help you nurture yourself and heal. Eventually, you can heal physical ailments. And yes, there is frequency music that can eventually cure cancer. I mean, they don't want us to know this stuff. I'm not a medical profession. That's not a professional suggestion either. That's just a spiritual experience through my own energy unlocking, my own energy healing as well. I try to speak directly from my own experience that I've experienced myself, and understand the magic behind a healing. You only limit what you limit yourself to understand. If you try more to learn, you open that. You are your own barrier, learning multiple different versions of knowledge. It's all in how you understand it. It could mean so many different things, so many different perspectives constantly. But it's understanding that knowledge too. And that's, a lot of people lack the understanding of it because they all want to fight and argue about who's right. And it's never been about who's right. It's about how you discern through it, through your own truth, your own authentic truth within you. And if you're aligned properly, you would understand what that is. So I guess some people are new to that concept, but they'll figure it out. It takes time to figure things out. Because everything doesn't happen instantly. Inner child work. I know, isn't that cool? I mean, a lot of us can literally time travel. People don't realize that. When you're healing past traumas, you're literally going back to that period where you had the trauma and you're healing yourself from it and then shift. All right. Nurture your physical body. You are currently a spiritual being, but you reside in physical form. Nurture your physical body by making healthy choices, positive life changes. Visualize and hold the intention of your physical body glowing with health, vitality, and love. Love holds the power to heal and raise the vibrations of your physical body. But be sure you're supporting your intentions by making positive choices and taking action. With assistance from your angels and getting the answer, you ask your physical body now, what changes in diet or lifestyle will help you vibrate with more of your authentic truth? Become aware of the changes your body calls for to align with the highest vibration of love available to you in the physical. What are you ingesting that is not really serving you? What in your diet would benefit you and letting go of? Listen and become aware. Now simply ask with your open heart, angels, help me to make these changes in ease and effortless way. Release any cravings from things that do not support my body. Help me to want and crave things that support my ascension and empower a vibrant physical form. See? This is what we're on right now. Nurturing your physical body through everything you eat helps you energetically and physically at the same time. And that's what I'm trying to say too, is people complain about their back all the time. It's sore all the time. I had that problem too until I literally did chakra work. I unlocked my chakra. I'm aligned properly and it fixes you physically and energetically at the same time. And now my back doesn't hurt at all. And ironically, when I have a block in a chakra, then it will hurt. But then I release it and clear it out, and ta-da! It's fine again. And then you sometimes when you do that, you got to realign it again, and then you're good to go. It's all about energy work and realignment. I don't think. Whoops! I kicked my camera. I don't think people understand that concept yet. You know, the energy. You know, you're becoming one with yourself. Really, you're becoming more and more connected to your higher self. You actually heal your physical more efficiently and stronger. The flow of abundance. And even just watching my channel, a lot of people will get activated as well. So anyone watching, if you have anything that gets activated, that's what occurs. Because I'm using my energetic stuff to show you these cards, and sometimes visuals unlock things as well. I mean, people get upgrades and downloads in so many different forms and different ways. A lot through pictures. And I'm going to sit here and keep on reading and reading while I look it up. Well, you know what? There's so many things that people don't realize that they're doing to their bodies when they eat things. I mean, really got to be real mindful and pay attention more. Well, you can even transmute bad energy in your food even. Once you unlock enough of your chakra system and be able to release the energies, it'll also help you process and transmute the negative energy in your food into positive energy. And as help you. So, yeah, there's a lot of things people don't quite read enough into. That is so weird. Where this card is like non-existent. Where is it? Weird. Is that it? Aha. Oh, almost 2 hours too. So I'm going to finish reading these cards, wrap it up with some unicorn energies and dragons, and we'll call it roll good because right now we're rolling with the angelics. We got the seraphims about, and Archangel Uriel, and yeah. All right, flow of abundance. I better leave this up while I read. Yes, we got the unicorns, Puck. Don't worry. Increased prosperity and abundance are possible for you now. Step into the flow. When you are flowing your bliss and passion, when you are happy, excited, in that flow of life, abundance will effortlessly and naturally flow in your experience. This is what we angels wish for you, to flow gracefully through life, to allow money to flow into your experience, to benefit from it and flow it onward. As you open to increase love, light in your life, money will effortlessly flow into your experience. Money is simply a medium of exchange. It is your energy made visible. By being grateful for all you have and contribute value to the lives of others, you become like a powerful magnet for the flow of money into your life. Get into the flow of abundance by releasing any fear, doubt, or anxiety that keeps you from fully jumping in. Release all blocks you have, truly. Step into the light as a creator. For when you create, when your passion share your skills, your message, your truth, you come alive. As you create from your heart, you're creating value. Increased abundance naturally appears in your life because you are in the flow. Joy, abundance, love, passion are meant for you in this life, and they will become fully into view one step at a time. Do not worry about not seeing the whole path before you. Simply take your next step, and then you will be guided to take another step and another until finally you're in the right middle of the flow of abundance, joyously and vibrant living. Being grateful and compassionate with pure love. Oh, thank you, Buckel. Well, that definitely explains a lot, too. And that's what I mean by donations and other things being very helpful because of that. It's your energy made visible. So the more appreciation, the more assistance. That's cool, though. And I want to do it all in a creative form as much as I can. And I plan on making merchandise too. I was making it. I slowed down because I had to clean up my area first and do a lot of rearranging in order to do it. Because I have a real small apartment, so I had to do a lot of renovating and changing stuff around to get to that point. But I'm still getting there. Just a second. Food, food issues. And see, I didn't even want to ask for money at all, but this makes more sense too. Money is simple medium of exchange. So I'm keeping it as, low as I can without hurting myself. But I do a lot. So, and that's what people don't understand is everything you do has energy in it. Everything we do, we create with, we're putting, I just call it magic, but really you're putting your energy into everything. And the more positive you are, the more positivity comes from what you're doing. And that's why I always say positive solutions and try to be real positive. Because you're literally creating that positive atmosphere yourself. You're creating your own reality in a sense. And then when people are around you, they get the joy of sharing that positive energy with you. Mind you, without siphoning you, hopefully. That's another story. But the basic concepts. The more positive you are, the more you create, the more you get out of it, the more positive feedback you get. If you're always in a negative state, I guess you get what you put out. Then you just get back nothing but negativity. You are ascending. The challenges you're currently experiencing are part of your ascension path. Ascension is simple terms and choosing love over fear. And in every moment, you have the opportunity to choose. The ascension process is closely tied with clearing fears, integrating limitations, and releasing density. You complete this work consciously through ascension practice, commitment, and focus. Alternatively, it can be triggered by external factors, outside experiences, and events. When you learn the lesson, face your fear, and integrate the lesson, you're able to transmute the fear energy along with the corresponding vibrations of dense emotions which have come up for you to release. This release creates a void that you invite light into, which catapults you into the experience of higher vibrational emotions of love, peace, gratitude, compassion, joy. You feel the experience increased light. You forgive the people tied to your past fear and lesson, and you feel gratitude and compassion for their role and honor their part as well as yours. In the process, gratitude, love, and compassion create further expansion within your energy. She's funny. Breathe and become aware. Yeah. I need to drink the water apparently. You just wanted to play in it. Yeah, that sound? They just wanted to play. You guys are funny. They're getting antsy. I gotta hurry up and read my live. I got a couple more cards to read, and I gotta call my live good. I'll try to get on a little sooner and more frequently, but I just had to fix a lot of stuff going on. Hey, there we go. Oh, there they go. You're playing with it too now. You're funny. What? You got caught, now you're not going to play with it? Well, I was spinning it pretty good. They're all getting impatient. I haven't made much to eat. Well, that's another thing, too. When you do a lot of this energy work, you actually don't eat as often either. I got to the point where I eat maybe one big meal a day. One. And of course, occasional snacks to help me ground. Yeah, I know, mister. Snacks important grounding. Not everybody, but a few. I do limit it a little bit. But I'll cave once in a while for a treat. See, that's another thing, too. Work real healthy on yourself, but once in a while it's fine to treat yourself. At least from my perspectives, anyway. But that's because I have to ground a little different than some. All right. Breathe in and become aware that you're breathing in. Pause. Now as you exhale, become aware that you are breathing out. Pause. All right, this is breath work. Everyone in chat and not in chat, paying attention. Here we go. We're doing breath work first. It's to become aware. All right. Breathe in and become aware that you are breathing in. Now pause. Now as you exhale, become aware that you are breathing out. Pause. Breathe in with awareness. Pause. Breathe out with awareness and pause. I'll let you do this a few times. It's to help understand what I'm reading. All right, try the breathing again. Breathe in with the awareness. Pause. Breathe out with awareness. Pause. And you can, for me, it even helps to literally say out loud, I am breathing. Pause. Taking a breath. And feel all that energy you're breathing in. You're breathing in energy. It's not just oxygen. There's energy in everything. So there's energy in what you breathe and what you breathe out. So think about your environment and where you're at. Is your energy clean? Is your environment clean? Are you breathing in positive, clean, good energy and releasing the old stagnant energies when you breathe? Notice as you breathe in and as you breathe out that you are not only your physical body, you are much, much more. Through the awareness of breath, tune into the vastness of your pure, authentic spiritual being. Tune into the vast network of oneness, source, love, and light, which you are connected to. Just breathe in, pause. Breathe out, pause. Release the limitations of thought and mind, and through your presence, become aware of all that you are. You are one with Source, one with love, and all that is. And then do it again. When you are aware, you make room to experience divine guidance, to live as your higher self, to be there for someone else in the physical, to heal your own body, emotions, mind, spirit, and more. Awareness and presence empowers your purpose, empowers you to progress on your path of learning, serving, and embodying the fullness of the divine. Spiritual being your authentic self. Breathe in and be aware. Breathe out and be aware that you are breathing out. Mindfulness of all your surroundings around you. While you breathe in and breathe out, feel the presence of something lingering. Feel the presence of an energy vibe you never thought was there. Be aware of your authentic energy presence. Your authentic self will realize or recognize who you truly are connected to. No false light, all positive. Connect to the positive, authentic source light. Everything around you has some type of meaning. Be more aware, helps you connect to your guides. Being more aware connects you to so much more. There's more. Through this simple breathing practice, immense growth is available to you. Return to a state of presence and awareness, one breath at a time. And turn the internet off once in a while. Get off your phone. Be in that presence of just yourself and your surroundings. There's so much more going on than you could ever imagine. I mean, just by sitting here in silence, I can hear my clock ticking. I hear where my cats are in my house. I sense and feel all the dragons. And all connected. Just acknowledge the presence. Presence of energy just hanging out. That's all you. And more. Oh, definitely. Oh, I know. I sleep way much better lately. I did turn the phone off because I used to be, stuck in listening to frequencies while I sleep. It was helpful, but I realized I still wake up feeling crappy anyway, because I'm still waking up and unblocking everything that was blocked in my sleep. Well, and it's not even blocked per se. I think it's because you're in your sleep, you're leaving your body And the process of you re-entering, you have to basically restart your system again. That makes sense. Sounds kind of weird, but because you're not fully energetically here sometimes. You're off doing other things in the astral. So, in a sense, you're picking up residuals from the astral, and it's affected you when you wake up. So that's why I do a good clear now when I wake up, and turn all my stuff off when I sleep. Less crap happens. Less BS, because I tell you what most don't realize is your phone is a portal. You're accepting anything and everything through that portal. Right now, you're connecting directly to my guides assisting me and helping me. That's what a lot of people don't understand either. That's how everyone else's energetic attachments affects you, is because your phone is a portal. And most don't realize that a lot of this is already AI taken over. And so you got AI bots left and right going back and forth. Yes, etherically into the physical. You don't see some of them either. Some are hidden. Them AI bots go further than just your phone. I know. I get personal experience removing them. Well, and a lot of your bot issues and AI is because you have actual drones above your house as well that you're unaware of too. And when you're clearing your house out, you're actually removing that presence as well on a bigger scale. Just to give you a bigger perspective, you're removing something in an AI drone as well. Maybe not necessarily everybody, but a lot of people are being spied on by negative AI drones that put out a negative mind frequency. Learned that recently. And you can check my videos too. I don't know if I uploaded the recent one of that. I might have forgot. But I swear I uploaded one where there was literally a white angelic orb engulfing this AI poop drone, because it starts turning red when it's being removed because it's freaking out because it got caught. And literally the angelic orbs create portals and suck them out. And who knows where those go. But your higher self knows, and you're getting rid of stuff bothering you. Just for a fuller scale of what things go on. Because some people are just totally unaware of a lot of presence. Just because you can't see it don't mean it's not there. As I said, I can energetically sense and feel everything etherical in the astral, so it makes sense that I would sense it. It took an extreme long time of discernment as well, because that's their job, is to confuse and control the situation, but then you gotta realize they have no power over anybody unless you let them. So that's where a lot of fear-based stuff comes in too. That's their ticket. That's their door to get in. That's why you're a fear releaser, and you get rid of all that fear, so there ain't no back door for any BS. Progress Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters are with you and collective support you in stepping into a full light of your ascended self. Ascended Masters are powerful allies because they have mastered the ascension path, and now from spirit, they happily help show you the way. Open your heart to experience the energy, love, healing, and enlightened perspective broadcast from the Ascended Masters now. Allow light to flow through your being, healing and replenish your energy body. Visualize a golden spiral of light around you, elevating your vibrations and open you to full and magnificent potential. You are ready to progress. You are ready to live as one. You are ready to live as fulfilled embodiment of the divine shining fulfilledness of Christ light that you are. You are one with the ascended beings who know and love, who broadcast direct blessings of the divine, of healing, grace, compassion, authentic being, and of life towards you now. Be open to the powerful guidance and assistance to the Ascended Masters who are supporting you where you are right now. Oh, and take your next step. Look at that. Oh, and that's another thing I got to bring up too. See the progress. That is definitely something a lot of people don't understand. Look at that, and it's like a butterfly, a death and rebirth. I got to put this. Still trying to figure out how to put it properly. Energy connection. So I'll talk about that here real quick while I look this up. But I think a lot of people don't understand when you're divinely connected and you do Reiki healing, you connect way more than you think. And when people talk about ancestors, I don't think people grasp the concept. Yeah, oh yeah, and I'm wearing butterflies. A lot of blue and violets. Ooh, veil shift. The veil itself shift. That's interesting. But as when you connect ancestors, people don't understand. Ancestors do not limit to Earth. Ancestors are connected, like I'm connected actually to Shiva, and a lot of people don't realize that I've connected to Shiva. Ganesha. Yeah, and it goes deeper than that. And Kali, oh yeah, I've had energetic support from her before for protection. We work with multiple beings in multiple realities and multiple realms. It's not limited because remember now, energy is connected to everything. Life force energy, plasma life force energy has a consciousness because it's literally connected to multiple beings from even different universes, even in different places from different universes. Everything is exited through others through portals. I can instantly call on any being and have them, if they're in the moment to support and assist, they would be here right now, which they're probably actually all watching anyway. And that's what a lot of people don't understand either. The concept of energy could blow your mind when you realize it. When you expand your consciousness high enough, you will realize the extent connections. And that's why I tell people, and it's a warning to people in other people's energy, when you're siphoning other people's energies, you are taking on that person's entire ancestor lineage as well. Your energy is connected to multiple beings, and so the more connected that person is to multiple places, the more energy they bring in to support and protect themselves as well. So I'm not just healing other people and assisting, I am utmost protected as well. It's not a joke. And and people take light of it too much, like the black magic. People don't realize you are literally taking on. So if I literally connect to at least at this moment 3 to 4 other realms simultaneously helping me out. So you want to sit there and do black magic on me, you're going to take on that energies and you're going to affect that entire universe. You really want to do that? I really don't think that's fair or smart to other people at all. I really don't think that's. I mean, you're literally connected on such a high level. It's unfathomable what you can call in and help. And I got recent inform. Not recent. Backup has arrived. That could mean anything as well. New assistance has came in. But that could be any assistance. And people don't realize that ancestors are literally in higher dimensions and still alive. They're higher celestial beings, cosmic beings. They are constantly there. and all these gods you talk about, like Osiris, and it's a form of energy, energetic being that is still present. And so when people bring up the Pisces ancestors, you can bet there's a lot. I mean, it's the last zodiac. So we've gone through multiple things with multiple, literally, it's like multiple universes. I know, right, Sal? I can't either. Scott, amazing perspective on Pisces, I tell you what. The word ancestors is spoken. When ancestors are spoken, they're literally every positive being you could come up with. Everything is connected. And if you're doing divine will and divine healing through divine grace, and you're doing everything positive, you're doing everything for the better good of humanity, everything will protect you and assist you during your healing and during other healing, and it is literally divine healing and protection. That's what it is. And the more I want to do. Yep. Thanks a lot, Scott. Giving you a nice mention. and the funny thing is, every time I talk about something with other people now, they have little ears hear everything, and I randomly connect the dots and hear. So yeah, ancestors are connected to a lot of people, and other people. So he's picking up on what I talk about. So he's probably gonna have a live shortly, or already has done a live talking about what I'm talking about. That's how connected we really are. And it's not me per se, it's all our ancestors are connected. So he's going to pick up what I'm talking about because of that connection. It's crazy. And that's where some people, and that's where you got to do a lot of discernment too. Is this person siphoning my energies to steal information? Or do they have legit, actual, real ancestor connections that are assisting me and helping me through somebody else as well? That's what that is. Your ancestors will help each other through other people as well. Oh, that's what I had to say. Be mindful of your hidden connections, because I even had someone try to tell me something. I thought it was coming off as negative, but at the same time, I needed to hear it because I needed a swat in the butt to get going. And I also needed to hear it because if you think about it, I'm not always going to be here. And when I need to move, I have to have all this out. And when I move, I have to get rid of a lot of stuff. Am I honestly by myself going to be able to move 2 beds? Am I going to be able to get this bed down the hall? Am I going to be able to take these dressers apart by myself? And see, a lot of people don't realize, by myself with a kid, I have 10 times more responsibility than anybody else. And so it takes a toll on you when you got to do it by yourself. You got to be strong, man. And I do this every day. Work on filtering all my stuff out, because I honestly thought I had hardly anything until I got into a small apartment, and it really puts see, that's another thing, a play on perspectives, where you think you don't have anything until you get in a tiny apartment that has literally one bedroom, technically a living room, but I turned it into a bedroom because it's just me and her, and one kitchen, a hallway to the bathroom. That's it. And I had too much stuff. I couldn't believe it. I've been getting rid of stuff here for days now, trying to get rid of stuff. Pots, pans I don't use. I'm tired of doing dishes. I hate doing dishes. So I'm getting rid of a lot of dishes, because how many times you got to sit there and wash a pile of dishes, you know? It gets silly. So, and then you prioritize what you need. You realize, wait a minute, I only need 2 plates. I only need 2 glasses. Well, maybe at least 6. Well, 4. And, you know, a handful of silverware, a handful of this, small amounts of everything, because there's only 2 people. I don't need enough crap for 20 people. I never have visitors. So, well, my sister does sometimes, or my dad. But, I really don't have visitors that stay and hang out because my place is too small. So, I should get rid of even more. And I only need 2 pans. I'm just trying to get you to see another perspective of downsizing. The materialistic world is just garbage. You don't need it all, especially if you're going to move. You're not guaranteed to always be in the same place all the time. Bucket elf. I mean, people think that. I honestly lived in an apartment for like 10 years. And you accumulate a lot over 10 years. I tell you what. 10 years is a long time, and you accumulate so much stuff. But then I lost my job. I couldn't support 2 of us anymore because I was living with my dad, thought it was helping with bills, but apparently it turned out to be actually a bad idea when I didn't have money anymore because it all relied on him and he didn't have enough to afford it. And then long story short, the landlord had to renovate and change the apartment, so we had to find a new place to live anyway. And so I was better off finding a place totally by myself. Yep. And then when we were moving out then. Oh my god. It took us a week to move because we had so much stuff. And we even threw away a lot of stuff then too. So it's just the hoarding gets ridiculous. You don't need so much stuff. And I'm still filtering out and getting rid of clothes. Because do I really want to wash 20 loads of clothes at a time? No. Do I even need to wear that many clothes when I don't hardly go anywhere? No. You need your basic set of nice clothes. I mean, it's just people hoard things too much and have too much value in things that actually have no value whatsoever. And that's why, because it really changed your perspective when I went to this flea market and they had this horse from like 1982, 1986, a really, really old figurine for $5. I said, "Are you crazy? It's less than antique. It's dirt. It's junk. How would you place value on something so extremely old that's falling apart? It's not going to mean much. And why would somebody even buy that? It's weird. It's like recycled junk." It is another person's junk, but at the same time, when do you put an end to the junk? I mean, if you're always holding on to old stuff, you can't make room for new stuff. I know. It's just a perspective thing, I guess. And just another way of changing your perspective to see something a different way. I mean, do you really need something that sat in a box for years? Not really. Throw it. Do I need pictures to remember that? Not really. I can still remember it. I don't need pictures. It's nice to have pictures at the moment, but do I need to hoard pictures? Not really. I toss pictures too. If you think about it, you're letting go of the past and making room for new ideas, new adventures. You're letting go of past things that no longer pertain. You're a completely different person a few years ago. Even a few months ago, you're totally changed. And if you haven't, well, then you're stuck. You're sitting in a circle. You got to get yourself out of it. It's just a mind game, really. That's what a lot of it is. Mind games and perspectives. How long are you going to let people tell you what to do until you learn to follow your own inner voice? I mean, it's great to share ideas. Yes, that's what we should be doing. And instead of being negative to people, we should be nurturing ideas and helping them see something from another point of view. And if they can't, then they're not ready. You just move on, but you still share. It's like planting a seed of change. You still got to give them time to grow to it And then they'll understand it later. It's like an aha moment. That's where you get your aha ideas, your aha moments. Someone told you something, you weren't listening. And then later you go, oh, that's what they were talking about. See? See, there's more to the life than you think. There's way more to hidden messages than you think as well. Except flat Earth. Well, and see, honestly, flat Earth and other stuff like that is just a useless projection. It's a program. Who cares what it looks like? You have to live in it. Figure out how to live in it first before you worry about what it looks like. You still haven't grasped the concept of living on Earth before figuring what it is. And most people have no idea what it is. They just make educated guesses, which is fine too. But arguing about it is pointless. No one knows. No one knows any of this information at all. It's being mindful of your surroundings to understand when you're being duped as well. Is that information right? Is that anything going to happen? Oh, this card is definitely one that came up. This is definitely a... Oh, the unicorns have spoken. They're following my rant. Here we go. All right, not a raven, an omen. See? Not everything is as it seems. It's letting go of everything you've ever been taught. It's letting go of literally every programmed idea. It's a filter process, learning discernment within yourself. Oh, yep. A raven flies overhead with grace. And a calling hearkened you to heed the message and signs all around us. Transfixed by her graceful flight, you suddenly realize a transformation has occurred. From mundane to magic, this is the raven unicorn, bringing you an omen and sign of things to come. Take heed. The raven unicorn appears to you with a scroll in her talon. Unravel the scroll and receive a message, an omen from beyond which is readily seen in the world. I follow the signs and omens all around me. There are guideposts for me along my journey. See, even the cards agree. Turn off your cell phone for a few hours or even a full day. It is time to receive messages the old-fashioned way. No text, no post, no inbox, no bleep, no beep, and no lights. The messages that can only be heard in the heart as raven wings take flight. See? You will turn your cell phone off. Learn to find messages the old-fashioned way. There's something to that really big kicking up. Really, really important. I sense like oh, shoot, that's what they're trying to get me to talk about. Energy is a portal. Remember, the phone is a portal, but remember this. If you're energy sensitive or anything, when you turn your phone off, you don't feel it. You realize, well, I still do because I'm super conductive on my own without my phone. That's how I learned I still have all this without my phone on too. All my gifts are unique and original with my phone completely off. I can do this in the physical. I can physically put my hands on people and heal with my hands. It's not just because what a lot don't understand is you're picking up everyone's negativity through the phone. And that's what you're stuck processing sometimes as well. Sometimes you're transmutating someone's bad energy you don't even need to worry about because you're on the internet. Something about the internet is jacked, and it's using our energy, stealing our energy, and using it against us at a stronger level because when I'm off the phone, I don't feel energy as intense or strong like when I'm getting energetically attacked during my live or in someone's chat. When I'm getting like energetically bothered, that's all fabricated AI bots on the freaking internet. When you realize you're taking on other people's attachments and everything, it's because you're on your phone. That doesn't happen like that in the physical without your phone. It don't. Because when I went to Kentucky Bigfoot, I had my phone off a lot. And I tell you what, the energy's feeling, I had to I had to sense it a completely different way. There's something about the phone that really messes with people's energies. And I don't think people realize that either. It's like an open way to invite harassment, energetic harassment, invite energetic crap that you don't need. And to get real, authentic guidance, sometimes you need your phone completely off without interference. We have this one. Look at that. All right. Creativity, not a flame. Gaze into a flickering flame before you as it consumes your consciousness and transforms you to transverse the deepest regions of your innermost levels of creativity and power. Suddenly, this is no longer an ordinary fire, but a vision of the unicorn of flame. Her spirit calls you close into her warmth and power. Imagine yourself in the presence of the unicorn of flame as she invites you to walk through her. What power! And when you surrender yourself to the fire of all creation, you no longer hold any fear in your heart. Now gallop forward into your next endeavor. Create, rise, and shine. I am light, bright, warm, and filled with wonder. My inner flame burns brightly. Light a candle and meditate on the tip of the flame. Draw light into your heart and allow it to warm you. Notice your feelings and thoughts drifting by as you playfully toss them into the flame. When you arise from your trance, journal, dance, or create some art. It is time to bring your creative side to life. Ooh, someone's got to bring their creativity to life. Nope. All right. 32. And I like this. I like this one. It's pride, not a hairstyle. You gotta see the card. It trips me out. It's weird. What's so wrong with taking pride in yourself? Should you fly undetected under the radar? Avoid being seen. Maybe along this path, let it all hang out with a new dew. Brush that mane and style the hair. Let it flow, let it grow, let it shine, and don't mind the glare. It's beautiful to love these luscious locks, and appreciation can be found. Your hair, yes, is nothing but short of a mystical unicorn, a magical mane to prance around town. Imagine the great energies to show your head is circling and swirling, beaming down radiant beauty all through the core of your being. Feel the radiance and take pride in yourself. There is so much to be proud of. Enjoy this space, the smile on your face for as long as you wish. I take pride in my appearance. I have a great hair day. Brush it, comb it, shave it, grow it. Enjoy yourself from tippy top to your head all the way down. Love yourself, love your hair, and have extra pride in that today. Show off your beauty and wear a unicorn mane. Look at that. Take pride in your appearance. And have fun. No, what? I don't think I've ever got this card before. That's interesting. I thought it was perspective, but something different. That's... I don't think I've ever pulled this card. This is weird. Sal. Look at that. Daring. Do you dare to leave your path, to dive in deep and experience a place where men do not tread? Sink or swim, will you jump in? The water is choppy and cold but fine, and you dare to explore. You may boldly claim, adventure is mine. Come explore, come wander, come be part of the sea. In the spirit of daring, a mermaid will be. Mystery upon mystery, magic unfolds. She is the mermaid unicorn. For those who dare to brave the cold. Swim deeper into the kingdom of the mermaid unicorn. Feel your bravery, your daring, dashing, and dazzling form. Allow this confidence to emanate into every fiber of your being. I'm a daring, dashing hero of my own incredible story. I'm courageous. Do something that scares you. Go on. Take a chance. Do you dare? It's up to you. Do what you do. Look in the mirror. Your hero is there. Woohoo! The words from the unicorns. I try to read the card. I really... You almost forgot. Hey, Lewis! Where have you been hiding? Forgetting to chat? You're letting Puck take over the chat. You better catch up. Puck, give someone else a turn. I love your sharing. I know it's tried to encourage others to share. I love you sharing though, Puck. I was hoping it would pull people in to share. I mean, this is to share experiences. Learn about energy. Learn about from other, multiple perspectives, man. Let's bring it on. Bring it on, viewers. We need multiple perspectives up in here. Don't be afraid to share. The whole point is getting past that fear. We'll work on it yet. All right. Ooh, we got the Black Dragon of Transformation, Golden Solar Dragon. Interesting. Gold and a Silver Violet Flame Dragon. What should you reveal for me? I know, stick around, you'll find out. We got dragons. And I like to read what it says, because some people don't know what dragons do, so it's best to help, and then I'll add to it. Gold and flame violet dragons. Well, silver too. Fifth dimensional gold and silver violet flame dragons are powerful alchemists. They come to us, they transmute the old and allow magic and wonder to be revealed in its place. These glorious dragons work with Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain, the Lord of Civilization. They automatically link us to them when we call them in. Saint Germain was a great magician and dragon master. When we speak his name, a great light touches us all. Archangel Zadkiel, too, illuminates us with dragons when we call him in. The dragons will surround us with gold, silver, and violet flames of wisdom, grace, and transmutation. The violet flames transmute the old and raise the frequency to a higher level. The silver ones bring in divine feminine grace, and the gold ones saturate us with wisdom. I call now upon Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain, the Lord of Civilizations, I call on ye thou to assist and bring it and assist with these dragons to bring in change. This card suggests it's time to let go of an aspect of your life that no longer serving you. Ask the gold and silver flame dragons to clear the thought of totally from your energy fields. And I ask you all now to do this, please. Sense or feel them energetically burn up the old. Then ask them to replace it with new and joyful possibilities that come to you at a higher frequency. When you connect with these dragons, you have a wonderful opportunity of service work. You can send them under the law of grace to any person or place that needs transformation. Remember, you will also be working with Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel, who will illuminate you. So take a few moments to direct these dragons to heal people, places, situations in the world. And I ask them now to go forth and assist whoever's needs in chat. I activate them now. Ooh. And then we have this golden solar dragon. Did you have a good day, Lewis? There's been crazy, weird stuff going on. Tell you what, it was definitely a big shift in a little bit. And there was a shift earlier too, but it was strange. Did you have any strange occurrences now that you're talking? The last 2 days has been very strange. I actually had a card of mine not work, and I couldn't even call. It said, unavailable to call back later. I said, I've never had that happen before. That was weird. Yeah, I wanted to go do some. I didn't do much yesterday, but I wandered to a flea market briefly, and noticed the old stuff was overly high priced, and went, how do they expect to sell this stuff? It's so weird. And then I went, I don't need none of this old stuff anyway. It was more of like I think it was more of like a venture down memory lane to let go of a lot of stuff. It was like a way of healing some past vibes and let it go. No, yep. All right. So, golden solar dragons are seventh dimensional beings who come from Helios, the great central sun. And this is the sun beyond our sun, where Archangel Metatron creates the light matter that is the foundation of our existence. Helios is the gateway between our universe and source of all that is. The golden solar dragons from Helios touch us with divine masculine energies. They infuse us with courage, strength, logic, leadership, and the qualities of peaceful warrior. They balance us with golden wisdom, all at a much higher frequency than we're used to, working in harmony with silver lunar dragons. They are activating us all now, illuminating DNA within us that has been dormant since the fall of Atlantis. We are being intensely reprogrammed in preparation for the new golden age. The golden solar dragon who has come to you now is asking you to balance your life, listen to your inner wisdom, and become a leader. Dare to speak your truth. Hold a vision of a fifth dimensional world. Protect those who are less capable than you. With the supportive guidance of this dragon, you can be a living example of many people. And we inspire to be a wise spiritual leader. Remember that true masculine power uses wisdom, helps you with those around you feel safe. Spend a little time each day focusing on imagining the sun lining in your third eye, and sense the light codes in the golden dragon, solar dragon, are directing towards you. Oh. Oh, solar dragons, huh? There's probably solar flares coming too, or some type of heavy solar activity going on. That's usually what brings them in. A lot of the flares have been solar dragons. Oh, see? A black dragon. The cocoons you the divine potential. Meditate, reflect, undergo metamorphosis. So again, it's another shift of change going through metamorphosis. We call on the black dragon. Oh, a silver orb. That's neat. Fifth dimensional black dragons are powerful. They only come to us when we're ready to nurture a new idea, concept, enable our divine potential to grow. Black is the ultimate divine feminine color, the shade of mystery and magic, of secrets and hidden hopes. We are prepared to surrender to the black dragons. They will cocoon us in silk black energy and rest within this safe, dark place. They will enable the new develop within us. Eventually, we emerge like a butterfly. Butterfly. Choosing this card suggests time to rest during such moments of relaxation and divine protect. Creative ideas, new way of thinking are conceived. In times of peace and stillness, fresh seeds and ideas can grow. The mighty black dragon wishes to create a dark cocoon for you now so you can germinate and sprout. You're, you're asked to accept their assistance, for it will serve your spiritual growth. Take time to meditate or reflect. When you're ready, the black dragon will help nurture you. Hold your visions until it comes to glorious fruition, working on it in your sleep state, aware of their presence. Expect to be different and ready to spread your wings. Oh wow, more rest. Now that one I felt directed at me. I do nothing but rest sometimes. See, and that's what a lot of spiritual stuff is. Hi, Jason. I'm glad you came. I hope you caught a lot. Oh, my hair's all foofy. Dang it. Kind of dry in here. Then static electricity and it sticks to my face and drives me nuts. Alright, I'm going to do a brief clear. Prepare you all for a shift for those that need it. And FYI, this is a clear, energetic, brief assistance. I do call my energy back. It will not maintain itself and stay there for any misuse. It is for divine purposes and good intentions only, and it's for the better good of humanity. Just clarifying. Oh, I've been on for almost 3 hours. But you hopped on good to get a good clear. If I don't glitch it out, the last time I did this, I don't have my special one that's more powerful to glitch it out. But here we go. Hopefully it don't. Alright. We're just going to cut cords. Call upon Archangel Raphael and Michael to assist. Yeah, I finally started going live. So I'm going to go around everybody, cutting cords. We're cutting the energetic cords, cutting all negativity. And remember, that's what I said. I'm directing the energies as it goes, so it will go where it needs to find them. Archangel Raphael will tug on anything to let you know. You may sense or feel a tug, or just simply know he's there. And Archangel Michael will cut them. Then Raphael will come in and heal any damage done. Why, thank you, Puck Elf. Well, I'm going to start trying to be live a little more frequently. I know I say that, but then I always, well, because I'm doing my own energetic healing all the time, and there's been a lot of big major shifts. And so I haven't really had time to come on live. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, trying to get rid of a lot of stuff out of my house. Downsizing, because I realized when I decide to move, it's going to be extremely difficult by myself to move. So I'm just prioritizing what's really important. What color is Raphael? Green. Sometimes pink. A cricket. Yeah, it's really glitching my phone. Hopefully the live stays intact, but there we go. Clearing, cutting cords, and clearing any bad energies out. No! Alright, there we go. That should help cleanse and clear you out. And the energy will continue to flow. But I basically used a boost. I boosted the selenite one. Oh, did you get some tingles, Lewis? Oh, yep, we cleared something. I had burped. Whew, that was an icky one I burped. Oh, we had something blocking your heart chakra. Probably want to go through here. I'll do it a little bit more. Really, let's see. Oh, pink heart chakra. Here we go. This hand? Oh, this one? The other one? Both? Alright, we'll do both. Alright. We'll do like a brief heart chakra clear for anybody in the audience. Gotta use both sides for equal balance. We'll just kind of do like a spiral clear. So that energy's all worked up in there. Loosen it up. Loosen it up. Pink. This is rose quartz for the heart chakra. Then we'll remove it out. Go the other way. Get rid of it. There we go. Cleanse up that heart chakra. Don't forget to do your own work too. I try to do mine every day now. Just gets to be at a point where you almost need to. So much weirdness going on. But you know what? I think a lot of that though is shifting. I think that some people start misunderstanding a lot of their misunderstanding their upgrades and stuff, and think it's bad stuff, but it's a shift. It's almost like you're clearing that current state of dimension you're in for a shift, and then when and that helps ease the shift. And that's what the energy is. Energy work is for initially is to assist you on a higher level to clear all that better, so shifting isn't so difficult. But the higher energy you have, the harder the shift. Yeah, I know. I love that you see, and that's another thing. I love to do all this healing and clearing stuff, but at the same time, I can't forget to work on myself too. And sometimes I get stuck working on myself a little bit more, and that's why I'm not live sometimes too. I mean, I'm a no good healer if I can't heal myself. That's pointless. I gotta be able to help y'all because I use plasmic energies, but it has to be renewed all the time too. It's not just constant flow of energy. I think people misunderstand that too. You got to replenish that and purge out the old stuff. Got to keep in good energies. A lot has to do with what you eat too. See, that's what I was going to get to on my Patreon. A lot of it is cleaning up what you eat to help process through all that better too. Oh, that's a good idea. I gotta start doing that too. I'm always trying to experiment with other tools. I mean, you really got to use a lot of different tools because some releases will work better than others. And like the chakra healing and stuff, I tend to use a lot of frequency music for it that cleanse you out and stuff. But and then I found out that singing bowls help, but at the same time, a good old torch works just as good. Clear out energies around. I light up the for anyone new that hopped in, Lewis and Jason. I figured out the take a stick of Palo Santos. You know that wood. You set it on fire. I'm gonna use this as a tool. I ain't got one handy, but you light it up, and you go around probably you want to go around your feet first to unblock anything on your feet. Since your feet are sore, Jason, you probably want to do this to help clear it up so you can ground better. And then you just verbally say out loud, and the archangels come in and help you. You visualize the archangels coming in and assisting you. And then you go around your crown chakra, and it clears out your crown chakra. And then you literally hold the stick. I know it seems goofy, fiery hot and smoking really, really good. And you put it up like this, and you say, cleanse and clear out all connections to divine creator, clear out all dimensions, and clear out the basic clear. And it's amazing. You like it more than the sage? Yeah, it's more stronger. That's why I do it. Yeah, I've started to use the Palo Santo because it seems to work a lot. It's for specific entities. It's for the more negative ones that you're removing. Sage tends to clear out everything, whereas Palo Santos clears out basically what really needs to go. So, yeah, so just to clear out your higher stuff, you just hold that stick up and let the smoke circulate all the way up. It clears everything out. Well, and lighting Palo Santos calls in your ancestors to help you. Yeah, see, Sal's right. See, it pulls in your ancestors. And remember what I said about your ancestors? You're connected to a ton more than you think. Because ancestors technically are celestial beings connected to you as well. So, you're bringing in all sorts of rain and all sorts of positive assistance when you light up that to clear everything up and below to fix your pillar of light. It clears you all out. And sometimes, and the other day I was going through a really, really, really aggressive upgrade with my solar plexus. And I felt awful, and I didn't even think about it. And Dawn, of all people, I know if some of you remember Don or know Don, but he actually, someone mentioned dehydration, and I didn't even think about that. And so we hydrated in green tea and lots of water. And grounding, see, so many people misunderstand the purpose of grounding. Even I did. As much as I do energy work, I should have grounded myself, and I did. The more solid ones feel, the less need for the air cleanse. Oh, yep. And the more discernment around you. Learn discernment, what's around your field, too. And a lot of the time, sometimes you're sensing what's outside your field, and they're tricking you to let your guard down until they get in your field. Ha! That's another one, too. And they pull shenanigans just to get into your field. So you gotta be mindful of that, too. I better get going. These turkeys are getting starving. Snacks? Really? Peaches? Peach rings? Peach rings! Right now it's a thing with peach rings because of Scotty. Scotty boy didn't make it either, that turkey. I said I was going live and he didn't make it. That's alright. I'll just scold him later. Oh, that's good. See, some of those people are trying to siphon your energy. Seriously. People that bring up politics like that are trying to take your energies. So just be mindful of that. When people are overly negative about a topic, they're trying to actually take your energy. Not necessarily everybody, but majority. At least when they pull that on me, I figured that's how I shut my mom down too. I finally figured it out. That's how she's pulling me into her crap. Is by constantly fighting. They'll bring up this negative way. When people want to fight, they're energetically hurting people. So yeah, good thing you shut it down, because I'd shut that down too. I leave areas. I completely left the channel just because they were bringing up politics. You don't need to bring up politics. That's what they do. There's like some sort of siphoning thing that happens when you bring that up, and it's taking everyone's energy, actually. Even other people in that area. It's just weird. There's like so many programs, so many ways of taking others' energies. It gets ridiculous. And you really get to the point where you just ignore it and you just let it go. And that's not saying it's okay. It's just taking the higher frequency. It's being the higher person. It's being on a different frequency level. It's just let the lower level people chill and banter, and you just take the high road and walk off. Or whatever you do. Well, and I think that's why we gotta do a lot more offline too. And this internet's getting ridiculous. It's just like you just run across. Well, I even run into it in the physical as well. So this gets silly. And so that's how I've learned to defend against it. My own mom pulls it on me. Yep, bedtime for me. Nope, not bedtime for me. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's early. Ain't no bedtime for me. I got too many unicorns around for bedtime. They like to stay up till 3, 4 in the morning. I'm going to be doing more research and posting a bunch on my Patreon. Hey, Jason, are you still on my Patreon? I know you did the free version. I try to still post stuff there once in a while for you. It's just things that I catch that, especially certain frequency vibes to clear and cleanse areas. I'll post it for everybody, just so everyone's got an idea. I just can't post too much stuff because then I don't make money on the free stuff, but I try to help y'all out too. Is it balanced, really? It gets crazy. So thank you all for coming. No guarantees when I'm alive because there's a lot going on all the time. But I'll try to do like one Tuesday or Wednesday. I keep trying to get on earlier so more can catch my live and participate, but because I really want to catch a lot of people that are on during the day, but I'm such a night person. Well, I pick up all the shift. This is about the time things start shifting, and that's why I'm on. Because I'm energetically assisting people clearing and stuff so they can shift easier. And help with information too. I know there was a lot to cover. I really went on kind of a rant on certain things, but like I said though, I encourage questions, man. God, the more you ask, the more I look into things. But at the same time, if you want me to specifically pull cards for a situation as well, I do that too, because I'm an oracle reader. I'm just trying to go into more concerning things and trying to help in more areas and not just read cards, because I can do so much more. But if someone needs a serious card pull, it's like $10 donation, $25 for a full energetic clear that clears you all out. It's a lot of, but in the $25 one, I literally read from all these decks as well multiple times and use the crystal work. So it's a lot of stuff. Good night, Sale. I'll say that again. Good night, everybody. I better get going. I gotta grab something to eat too and have some coffee. Oh, that's crazy. And the energy the other day was such chaos and crazy that I actually had to drink coffee to go to bed. That's weird. So thanks again, everybody. Say your goodbyes. Get your goodbyes in. Bye, Puck. Catch the replay. I had some really good information in there. See you, Nightmare. Thanks for hopping in. Anybody else? Giving you a minute. We got my guardian behind me. Oh, Night Major a card now. Bye, Lewis. I'm getting all time to say goodbye. Goofball. Alright. Don't have too much fun now. I'll catch you later. Constantly texting. Alright, you guys have a good one.